All right. I think this is all working, sounding good. Let's
let's
check out
get
this
right
State of Azeroth
Housing.
2026.
Wow, classic.
BlizzCon.
So what does this all mean?
Turn off the CC right there.
This is going to be one
All
of
right.
the ages.
Let's see what we get. Hopefully something cool. I have no clue what's coming up. They make it sound like it's going to be something crazy. BlizzCon.
Why do we fight?
Dude, I can't wait for BlizzCon. I'm so excited.
To protect home and bring.
It's been 10 years since I went to BlizzCon. And I got tickets for this year. I'm like, oh man, I'm so stoked.
This fight is far from over, and Azeroth needs her champion. Now, more than ever.
All right, Metsun. Dude, I kind of want to cosplay. I don't know what the cosplay is, though.
Whatever's coming,
I don't know.
I'll stand with you.
Welcome to the State of Azeroth.
All
When I
right.
was thinking about what the State of Azeroth actually means, I started to reflect on why we started doing annual updates in the first place. I remember in 2022 when we were in the twilight of the Shadowlands expansion and Dragonflight was about to launch. The Classic team was cooking on the Burning Crusade and prepping Wrath of the Lich King Classic.
Yep,
It was
yep.
around this time that a new era emerged for the WoW team. One where we were rapidly evolving and storming toward the future with you on our minds. We created what we call the Live Team to not only support a new 8-week patch cadence, but also noodle on experimental gameplay in modern WoW. This led to Mists of Pandaria Remix, Legion Remix,
Yes.
Plunderstorm, Overcharged Delves, and more. This energy allowed us
Dude,
to
I
be
want a WoD
more
remix.
confident, more committed, and
Add
more
all the
excited
content
than
that
ever
they
before
forgot
for
to
both modern
add,
and classic
or
WoW.
they decided not to add.
And it led us to share our first ever long-term roadmap to bring us closer to the community that inspires us. Our confidence and commitment since those days has not wavered, and we will continue to share our plans. So what does this all mean? Then and now. It means you are the spark that lights our way. The Warcraft universe has lived for 3 decades because of players who make it meaningful and who give us the opportunity and creative energy to make even more of it. Today, we're on the cusp of the Midnight expansion, and we're excited for the stories that will be told,
Soon.
the memories made,
Dude,
and the
Blizzard,
triumphs
send
we
my
will earn
collector's
together
edition.
as we
I haven't
defend
got
our
it yet.
world once again. Light versus Void has been ever present.
The game
in WoW,
comes out in like a
and
month,
we will
right?
charge into the
Almost.
fray with the Heronir and Devourer demon hunters by our side. The campaign of Midnight is the kind of story that will find your heart, whether you've just joined us in Azeroth, been with us the entire 21 years, or somewhere in between. Together, we will experience all that Midnight has to offer as we work our way toward the third and final installment of the World Soul Saga, called The Last Titan. We will learn
snap.
what it means to carry loss and still move forward. Heroism isn't perfection. It's a winding road of choices we make when things are hardest. And when our idea of the world is shattered, our notion of home will be paramount. There must be time for rest, creativity, and community. In short, housing. You've been asking
Yep.
for this feature since the early days of WoW. We wanted to build it, and we knew it had
Dude,
to live
housing's
up
been
to
fun.
20 years of hopes and dreams.
Such a good
And on
addition.
top of that, whatever housing
that's cool
started
looking.
with, it had to be poised to grow and evolve over many years and be guided by our players. And here we are, with player housing about to enter full release with the Midnight expansion. During Housing Early Access, you have absolutely blown our minds. In the first 2 weeks alone, you all spent over 4 million
That's so
hours in
cool.
your houses and neighborhoods.
Damn.
That's over 450 years. And you placed
Yeah, I got
over
my giant
14
drum
million
set that
decor
I built.
items in that time. The most gold has been spent on the secretive bookcase wall, of course, because who doesn't love a secret door? I always say,
Yep.
never underestimate players.
Secret door
and thank
to
you for
sex
proving me
dungeons.
right over and over again. It's been a beautiful reminder that everyone enjoys Azeroth in their own way. And on that note, we want to see even more of that creativity. We recently announced the launch of Azeroth Interiors, which is our Midnight Renovation Challenge. This is a global invitational for WoW creators and community members who are competing in a battle unlike anything we've ever seen before. Instead of swords and shields, their weapons are mood boards, boundless creativity, and finesse
Dude, I
with
wanna
our
do
tools.
that.
So head over to your favorite creator channels and check out their concepts for what they will be building over the next month.
Oh, that means I got to start
Over time, our
streaming.
updates to housing will be driven
or
by
being a
what you
creator.
want and what you
Ugh.
need to make your dreams real as you continue to explore, imagine, and push the tools to their limits. We'll have more about the updates you can expect in housing in a few moments. If you've played WoW before, one of the coolest parts about housing when you open up your inventory for the first time is to see all the housing items you've collected without even knowing it because of achievements you got in past expansions. It's like a trip down memory lane. And speaking of memories, let's talk about WoW Classic. Over the past
All right.
6 years, I really can't believe it's been 6 years. Classic has been an
That is
expression of
crazy.
love
6
for
years?
the early years of WoW and bringing it to you in a variety
Gosh,
of
wow.
flavors. Between our hardcore, seasonal, and progression realms,
6
you've
years was
shown us
2020.
The ongoing
Wow.
potential of WoW and Classic are limitless.
Feeling old.
We take that to heart, and we will continue to honor that. Today, Mists of Pandaria Classic continues in the original Classic
All right.
realms, with the next major milestone being the release of the Escalation update in a few weeks. It includes a new quest campaign, new battlegrounds, scenarios, and
I hope
more.
they don't
We're
do
going to release
more
the Mists of
expansions.
Pandaria
Just
patches over time
I think they
as
should
we
just
have
focus
with
on,
previous expansions.
like,
and you
classic.
can expect the Siege
Classic,
of Orgrimmar
classic.
and the return of Timeless Isle later this year.
like
The launch of Burning Crusade
Burning
Classic
Crusade
on our
2 is-
anniversary realms is also on our doorstep.
Like, merge those
Another
two
round
and then
of
just
Illidan
have that.
taunts and Fell Reaver terrors. The Outlands, Kara, Mag, and more are coming later this year too. We also launched seasonal Titan Reforged realms in Classic for our players in China. Why? Not only are our audiences between modern and classic unique, but so are our WoW players in China. We made those realms for them, based on how they play. And that's not all we're cooking up. I can say with confidence that all classic players across the globe have a lot to look forward to. I'm really excited to announce that... I guess we'll save that for later.
Oh, that's messed up,
So,
dude. Classic
back to where I
players
began.
pissed.
What is the state of Azeroth?
It's probably just
It's
Classic
alive
Plus,
in
right?
all its forms, incredibly vibrant and getting brighter. And we plan to keep it that way with your help and guidance as we listen to your feedback and act on it. Soon you will see us launch surveys and games so we can get your thoughts and feedback. Listening to you is our commitment. We mean it, and we aim to keep proving it. We want to give you the place, space, and tools to play how you want to play and live how you want to live in Azeroth. That's our North Star. We want our humble universe to be the place you go to when you have a bit of free time, when you need to recharge alongside your friends and family after a long day, or when you need an escape. Let off steam by conquering a boss, role-playing, now decorating, mogging, PvPing, exploring, whatever. A fantasy home in every sense, where strangers become friends and friends become neighbors. And we have a plan to help those of you looking for your people, those players who enjoy the same things in WoW that you do. We're calling it the WoW Ambassador Program, which is all about the community helping the community, as it often does. This is less about us and more about you, a bit of an experiment to help connect you with players and communities that are filled with others who play how you play or how you want to play.
Okay.
Our ambassadors are helpful friends from within our very own WoW community, and you can check out our website for more details. As you
Interesting.
know, community is our mainstay, and in the era of housing, we wanted to do what we can to support those who need more than pixels when it comes to having a place to live. This year, we're excited to be partnering with Habitat for Humanity with a charity pet pack that we hope, with your support, will help provide safety and shelter to families in need of affordable homes. Habitat for Humanity has helped more than 65 million people globally. This charity pet
That's
pack
awesome.
includes the adorable Rufus,
Oh,
who will
dude.
be available in both
Rufus.
modern and classic WoW. Rufus loves to build.
That's cute.
Something you'll see in action if he's left
That's
idle
cool.
for too long. Those of you who play modern WoW will
A
also
little
get a
doghouse.
doghouse, a bowl, and a bed. We're incredibly excited to be supporting Habitat for Humanity this year, and we'll have more information to share about how you can bring Rufus home soon. As always, you are our heroes, our heartbeat, and our gratitude is everlasting. I'll see you at BlizzCon 2026 and, of course, at home in Azeroth.
Not bad, not bad.
Hey
Another
everyone,
trailer?
and thank you, Holly. I'm Ian Hazikostas, Game Director for World of Warcraft. I want to start off by saying thank you, as always, to our community, for your continued passion, for the time you put into this world, and for your boundless creativity. It has been so amazing seeing so many folks jump into housing over the last couple of months. I'll be talking more about this later, but I just wanted to start out by saying, on behalf of everyone who had any part in bringing housing to life, that we are simply in awe of what you've already created. We knew you'd make incredible
Dude, there's some
homes,
crazy-
but the community response has just blown
Dude,
away
that's
our
awesome.
expectations. There simply is no World of Warcraft without you, our community.
That's too cool.
We are honored to be a part of this world and humbled to be the caretakers of something that has remained so special and so important to so many people for so long. Today, I'd like to share with you a bit of what we're up to with World of Warcraft. In terms of the right now present stuff, the fast approaching launch of Midnight, and a small peek at some of the bigger things that we have planned for 2026.
All right.
Now, obviously, I can't go too far into all the details, especially with so many of our plans tied up in story spoilers and us wanting to keep some surprises. But we think there is a ton to look forward to for all residents of Azeroth in the year ahead. So let's get right into it. As we stand here
Sunwell?
today, we are just over a month from launching Midnight and getting the game
Oh, that
into
looks
your
cool.
hands. The team is working hard to polish up the last details of the expansion, iron out bugs, refine features, and just overall get this thing ready for you to dive into in
Wow,
March.
that place looks sick.
But between now and then, there's still plenty to do and see in WoW today. We are kicking off the Midnight pre-launch event called Twilight Ascension.
All right.
This event will run until Midnight's launch on March 2nd. This is where the stakes start to crystallize, and the threat we face begins to take real shape, and the void makes itself
Honestly,
felt in our world.
Not much there.
This is a repeatable event in which you'll join Magister Umbric
You
and
just go
Grand
around and
Magister
kill
Ramak
rares.
in their
Nothing crazy.
efforts to keep the Twilight's blade at bay at locations around the world. You'll be killing rares, completing world quests, and defeating bosses as you earn limited time rewards like pets, mounts, transmogs, and of course, some fresh housing decor for your home. The 12.0 pre-patch that recently went live also includes a ton of the new features and improvements that are tied to Midnight. Demon Hunters out there can get started
Demon
playing
Hunters.
the new Void-themed Devourer
Yeah,
range
just don't level
specialization.
one.
Or
Freaking
Void Elf Demon Hunters can be unlocked
Terrible
with a
the
short
level
quest
does
line.
right now.
Some of the baseline systems improvements and updates that went live include our new Transmog 2.0 system, which includes situational outfit swapping, an improved UI, and finally, slot-based transmog, so you don't have to constantly re-transmog every time you get an upgrade. For players new to PvP, learn the ropes in the training grounds. Expanding and revamping the idea found in Compstomp, players will join a battle against smarter game-controlled opponents in Arathi Basin,
That's pretty
Silver
nice.
Shard Mines, and Battle for Gilneas. Also kicking off this week is the Winds of Mysterious Fortune, a limited-time event where XP and
Can you
reputation
answer
gains
me
are boosted across the board.
If you know this,
especially
can you
reputation.
run
I think this is
those
another great way to get caught up ahead of
for
Midnight,
PvP gear,
whether it's
not
leveling
PvP
an
gear,
alt
but
to
like
join the
old
fray,
PvP
or fast-tracking
gear,
some of
like
those
tokens?
rep-based decor items that you've been chasing.
Because if you could do that, that'd be
And
awesome.
as part of this celebration of Midnight, we are granting a special limited-time Dark Portal decor item to
Nice.
every player with an
That thing
active
looks
WoW subscription who logs in between
cool.
now and the launch of the expansion. Finally, Welcome Back Weekend also starts today. If you're not currently subscribed to WoW, but you've had a subscription in the past, from now until February 1st, you can explore the WoW base game for free up to level 80, including all level up content, pre-launch events, the recent system updates I've been talking about, a completely overhauled returning player experience, and more than 20 years of Azeroth's world and story.
I gotta go through that.
We're so excited about Midnight and all that's been going on with WoW, and we really want to make sure that we're making it easy for you to come check it all out. The level cap is, of course, increasing to 90, and you'll be leveling through 4 new and reimagined zones, full of new questing content, both campaign chapters as well as local stories, and additional chapters waiting for you at max level. Midnight is introducing 8 new dungeons, 11 new delves, and a new delve companion, Valera, as well as the praise system to add a layer of depth, challenge, and intrigue to your outdoor world gameplay. We have new PvP features coming in Midnight, like the new epic battleground Slayer's Rise, which also exists as an outdoor world space for those of you who prefer world PvP.
Oh, is that like a big...
You can also spend some time in the Arcantina,
like 40v40?
a mystical tavern where you can rub elbows with some big names in WoW lore, learn more about them, and complete quests on their behalf. Now, a couple of weeks after launch, Season 1 will kick off in full. That update will pull the story forward through a host of new content. First off, we have the 6-boss raid, the Void Spire, that really is going to be the beginning of a capstone to the story that we're telling at the start of Midnight. We're also going to have a smaller 1-boss raid called the Dream Raid.
Dude, I am so glad they're bringing back the 1-boss raids. I think that's so cool.
As we kick off our seasons,
I always thought just take the world bosses
four new Midnight
and throw them in an
dungeons,
instance.
Along with 4 updated legacy dungeons.
It's better than having them out in the world,
season,
honestly.
And of course, a new PvP season where you can test your skills and earn cutting-edge rewards. And with the training grounds I mentioned earlier, hopefully there'll be a smoother on-ramp into PvP for those who are trying to get into the ecosystem.
I wonder if you could farm those for...
Now, a couple of weeks after that, we're also going to have a 3rd raid zone, the March on Keldanas, a new 2-boss raid that really caps off this initial chapter of the Midnight story and brings us closer to what will come next.
It's a light
The addition of story mode to World of Warcraft has made it so that any player can experience these moments for themselves. And we want to continue to lean in, giving you ways to live the story of Azeroth, no matter how you choose to play.
Can you get it
Whether you want to jump in and tackle raids, do delves, or just hang out in the Arcantina and have a chat. Our goal, as always, is to give you lots to do and tons to choose among. And we can't wait to see how you choose to adventure across the unfolding story of Midnight.
All right. What's new? Something new?
As I said earlier, we have been utterly overwhelmed by your creativity and your ingenuity during housing so far. And of course, by your feedback.
Damn,
as Holly said, we want you to help us build this feature together. We want to hear more of what you're interested in, more of what's working and what's not working, and your feedback is directly informing the decisions we make. You've already seen some quality of life improvements go live over the last couple of months, but we're keeping a close eye on housing to continually improve the feature from every angle, whether we're talking about economy adjustments, UI updates, or all new functionality. We want to keep finding opportunities to support the creative expression that you invent, like making it easier to float your house, for example.
Yeah, that's
right off the bat, there's a couple of things we already have in mind. We've heard from many of you that your cozy creation doesn't quite feel complete without the ability for some of your companion pets to wander around it and get into trouble. So we want to offer the ability to place those pets there, as well as showcasing more of your cosmetic collections in general. Like, for example, being able to hitch a couple of your favorite mounts up in your yard outdoors.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Working on delivering that as well. We've also seen and heard that as you're expressing that boundless creativity and maybe making something like, say, a grand piano that you cobble together from a dozen different decor pieces, it can be frustrating when you realize that you have your grand creation, but it's not quite in the spot you want it to be in, and you want to move it just a few feet over to the side. Right now, you pretty much have to deconstruct and reconstruct the thing to do that. Well, we want to make it so that you can just click and drag, mass select the multiple pieces, and move them over.
Okay, that's
While we're at it,
amazing,
let's also have the ability to copy and paste. So if you want to have a few of those grand pianos, you can just copy, paste, 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 and there you go. Now, speaking of copying and pasting, we've also heard from many of you that as you're browsing these amazing creative designs that your fellow players are coming up with,
damn, dude, people are freaking creative,
just grab them and import them as a starting point for
your own experimentation. I thought mine was pretty cool.
Or maybe you've cooked up something that you're really proud of and you want to share it with your friends or the community at large. So we're working on creating import and export codes for easy sharing and exchanging of your house designs. Along the way, to give you even more freedom in what you can do, you're going to see decor budgets, both for interior and exterior placement, continue to increase. Some of that is the product of things we're learning about technical limits on the system, but also just a desire to give ongoing progression as you're able to level up your house more and more.
Okay.
That's some of the stuff we're working on. Definitely not a complete list, but we're keeping an eye on bigger things for housing as well. Once Neighborhood Endeavors go live with Midnight launch, we'll be paying very close attention to just how they liven up your neighborhoods and how you interact with them to determine how best to support the things you want to see from that feature going forward. All of this
Endeavors
is just
are
the
fun.
ground floor for housing in World of Warcraft. This is the
I like the
foundation of a feature
platforming
that we
stuff.
want
That
to
was
be a
pretty cool.
reflection of your
They need to
life
put
and
more
times in
platforming in the
Azeroth,
game.
and we're serious about expanding it and improving it alongside you in the years to come. So again, thank you so much for your passion and your feedback so far. Keep telling us what you want from housing, and we will keep listening, and
Okay.
we will keep it coming.
What else?
Now it's time to
Roadmap.
get into the content updates you can look forward to beyond the launch of Midnight. We have a few things to share today, starting with more specific plans, and then getting a bit more vague as we move later into the year with details to follow. So first
all right.
shortly after Midnight's launch, patch 1205 will hit our public test realm.
Okay.
This
Void
update
Assault's
finds us
prop
in the
hunt.
immediate aftermath of those Season 1 raids, which, would you believe, didn't quite fully resolve the threat that Xalatath poses to Azeroth.
Of course.
And so we're going to see void assaults begin to pop up across the outdoor world. These will bring new enemies for us to fight, new reasons to
Like
rally
Legion
to defend
invasions?
Azeroth, and of course, new
Or void
rewards along
assaults?
with it. On the lighter side, we're also going to be adding a prop hunt-inspired event as a small diversion from this pitched battle raging between the light and the dark. In this event, you're going to queue up and find yourself on a team facing off against another small team of 5 in a location like Silvermoon City or the Alliance and Horde neighborhoods, where one team uses enchantment and illusion to disguise themselves cleverly as innocuous props and try to hide in the environment, while the other team tries to
Wow.
seek them out. This event is not going to do much when it comes to beating back the Void and saving Azeroth, but it is a way to find some fun in the face of an
Isn't there a
ever-present,
game
ever-growing
like
threat.
that?
Our next small update,
Or like a
1207,
mod for-
brings a further escalation of these void assaults,
Oh, Call of
but
Duty or
also
something.
a standalone one-boss raid.
Ooh, another one.
We're excited to get away from the idea of raids being consigned to just these massive twice-a-year updates, and we want to lean more into the flexibility of matching the content that we offer to the
Nice.
narrative and just fun opportunities that we see to tell stories of different shapes and sizes. All of this brings us to the first major Midnight content update, 12.1. Now, I can't
All
reveal
right.
the
New
name,
zone.
setting, or really much of anything specific about this update yet, but I can share that 12.1 will bring with it a large new outdoor questing space full of max level
all
content,
right.
a
New
new
raid.
raid, and of course new seasons, so an
dungeon
updated Mythic
delves.
Plus dungeon pool, new PvP and delve rewards, and the continued refinements and expansion that you'd expect
All
from a
right.
major content update in WoW. This patch is also going to bring an overhaul of our friend system that makes it easier for you
Gosh, I
to keep
wonder
up
what
with
zone that
friends
could
you
be.
have and make new friends along the way. Next up comes 12.1.5,
BlizzCon.
which brings with it an
Oh.
all-new content type.
Thought they were going to talk about
We have seen
BlizzCon.
how passionately the community has taken to delves, and we want to support this with even more flexibility and experimentation. For those of you who love delve gameplay, but wish there were something a little more than the bite-sized experiences we currently offer, we are adding a new feature that we're currently calling labyrinths. These are inspired by mega dungeons
Like
in a
Torghast?
sense, and
Oh.
labyrinths are large, sprawling delve experiences that you can tackle all at once or just a bit at a time, depending on your schedule and preference. They're going to have a
Is it like
different
a
form and
roguelike?
reward structure than you're used to seeing in your delves, but they will keep the core elements of exploring and besting foes alongside your trusty delve companion. Beyond
Dude,
that,
I wanna hear
and
more
also
about
in
that. That's
12.5,
awesome.
We are planning another small one-boss raid in this window. Unlike the raid in 1207, which is more of a standalone thing,
Dude, these
this raid
one-boss
is going to be a
raids is
direct
great.
continuation of Midnight's narrative, bridging us and setting the stage for the next major update in the following year, which we'll talk about down the line. Later in the year, we also have a new
Okay,
standalone
okay.
event coming from the same group of mad scientists who brought you game modes like Plunderstorm or Remix. We'll have more to share on this as we get closer to the date, but this is going to be
love that,
another
dude.
separate standalone
More fun,
mode that
crazy
exists
stuff.
alongside the
love
core
it.
World of Warcraft loop. And all of this, of course, is going to be accompanied by the steady, fast flow of content that you're used to seeing. Holiday updates, events like Turbulent Timeways, and much more. We want to keep moving at the live service pace you've come to expect since Dragonflight and that we've continued through the War Within, making sure there's always something new and exciting on the horizon.
Dude. It's fun.
Now that's the big stuff we have to share right now. But there's still way more to come in Midnight and in World of Warcraft as a whole, and we can't wait for you to see it. We also have this little thing called BlizzCon coming up in just under 8 months. And while I can't say too much today, what I can say is that this is going to be one for the ages.
They got to show
really hope to see you
the
there
Last Titan
and
trailer
to show
there,
you some of
right?
how we're thinking about the next 20
these have
years
been like
of everything Warcraft. You're not going to want to miss this one.
2-year expansions,
Thank you
right?
so much for joining us today. And thank you to every single member of this community for being a part of the journey with us. But before we go, however, I just want to share one last thing.
What is it?
We know the Void and Xalatath are dark threats, and that the stakes are high, and the tone of Midnight can be dire. But we also never want to forget that Azeroth is, for all of us, home. It's a place of light, community, family, and friends. This is a world that could warm the heart of even the Prince of Darkness.
Prince of Darkness. Oh, shit. Oh, damn. Is this like a show? Oh, dude, it totally is. It looks like a...
Yes. Woo! Hey.
Dude, it looks so good.
No time for play.
Have they not done this yet? I said it when they had all those damn shorts, like the Harbinger shorts and stuff. I thought that art style was so cool, and they could have done a show. I mean, that's perfect for animation. Kind of looks like that League of Legends show. All right. Dude, I honestly thought there was going to be, I don't know, something more, but I guess that was pretty cool. And it kind of just laid everything out. Nothing new, nothing too crazy. This video, this next chapter video is just so hype though. Like going through the years, I thought there was just going to be like something, I don't know, something big. Maybe with StarCraft or Diablo, there will be. Maybe a new StarCraft. That'd be, oh man, that'd be great. Yeah, I don't know. Shoot. Yeah. I'm excited for those one boss raids though. Those one boss raids are going to be great. Dude, they really got to make like a TV show. Oh, that looks so cool. Yeah. Yep. That I want more of. I want to see what the Labyrinth is about. I love solo play. I like logging on and trying to get a group for anything when you only have like an hour to do stuff is so frustrating. So just jumping into a Labyrinth or whatever this is, just that'd be fantastic. Hopefully it's like, I'd love to see something like a roguelike. Where you jump in and it just gives you like certain spells as you progress through the dungeons and certain rewards and stuff. That'd be so cool. Yeah, what else they got? They got 12.1. That's all normal stuff you would get in a big update. Yeah, pretty good video. It was what it is. It's good update on stuff and yeah. I was dude, I want to hear from Metzen. We haven't heard like anything from Metzen in so long. But this pre-expansion event, I've been freaking playing it on all my characters, trying to just get gear for my shaman and stuff, getting ready. And I got to get all the other rewards, but it's been all right. That those pre-expansion events are kind of, I don't know. Yeah, it's all right. Those are cool. I need to get the pets. Yeah, housing stuff looks great. Dude, some of these people that are building things, it looks freaking crazy. A piano. Yeah, that's awesome. All right. Well, anyways, Blizzard, make a TV show with this art style. And give me my collector's edition so I can make a video opening it up and seeing what comes inside. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching the video and see you.